Hey everybody, MaJeliv here. If you guys have been around our channel, you guys can definitely tell this is a different kind of setup. This past week has been kind of crazy. We know it's been a bit since we posted a video. We've been actually in Tennessee. We went to go visit friends of ours. We helped them shoot a short film back in February. And they had their premiere and everything, so we joined them for that. And of course, we followed safety regulations for COVID. But with all that, it was a lot of fun. But here we are back, trying to get into the roll of things again. And as we got back home, there was a power outage. It looks like Hurricane Zeta hit Atlanta, so we don't have power till Sunday. So we don't have power for 3 days. So right now we have an awesome friend that let us crash at her place, so we're trying to make the best here. And today we're going to be reacting to the new episode of The Mandalorian Season 2. We are extremely excited. I'm trying to think of where we left off. Basically helped save the child once again. He left.
Just got a jetpack that he needs to learn how to use.
Right, he just got his jetpack, and now he's heading off to find more about this child who, as far as we know, the only person... And the Darksaber, which... last time we knew about it was in the hands of Bo-Katan, so I don't know. So we'll see. We shall see where the story takes us. This episode is 55 minutes?
55.
Close to an hour. The longest episode. Yeah. So 55 minutes of Mandalorian. We are extremely excited. Bro, I swear, if we see Boba Fett or if we see... Ahsoka, Bo-Katan,
You mean when we see them? When we see them.
Right,
I mean,
Rex.
you know it's coming. I know for a fact.
And they're going
We've
to
been so
island,
quiet
right?
about it too.
Yeah.
So.
What would you do if you see Ahsoka?
I might freak out. I might run around the room.
I hope you freak
for
out.
a little bit.
I want to see you freak out.
I don't know if they're gonna show. I don't know how much they're gonna show. I mean, it is 54 minutes, which is the longest episode so far. Yeah. So I don't know how much they're gonna show. If it's just gonna be a long journey of Mando discovering more about this child. But I'm excited that we're supposed to be Rex, Captain Rex, Sabine Wren, Ahsoka. I'm just excited. I just want to start it because there's obviously more to come, so I can't wait.
All right, let's do this. The time is now. This is the way. Right? Did I say that right?
That was amazing. That was so epic. That was amazing. Okay, let's go. Okay.
Yes.
And what else does he say? I have spoken.
Okay.
Oh, rest in peace, bro.
Sorry, I know, it's bitter. He's
Okay,
fine.
but...
No, it's
Okay,
fine.
alright, let's go.
Okay, let's do it. Vamos. And that is an intro.
Wow. He's wearing his armor.
I've been searching for you for
Which
many
means
months.
someone found his armor.
Well, now you found me. Weak weight. 2 snorts of Spaska.
That's his armor though, Dad. That's his armor. That's just not him.
Definitely not him.
Heard stories.
Chapter 9. Yeah, talk about a way to jump right back into all the action. Truly, this whole series has had a Western feel, but even this episode, the most, I would say.
The music.
The music, there was like guitar in there, the characters. Yeah, the atmosphere, there's so much there, definitely.
Entering the small town, right?
Entering
he
into
enters
a small town.
There's like a face-off.
Right, he's trying to start this journey to find more Mandalorians that can then again lead him to where the origin of the child is. So definitely more exciting stuff there. This is obviously just the beginning of this season. Obviously, Chapter 9 of the whole series, whole story, there was a lot of great stuff in there. But with that being said, I think we are going to jump into spoilers because it's kind of hard not to get into spoilers.
Yeah, there's no way not to.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, so going into spoilers, so spoiler warning now. Boba Fett. That's the biggest thing, Boba Fett. And then there's like the beginning thing. Well, the episode's called The Marshal, and obviously the first time we see the armor, the immediate is, oh, that's Boba Fett. But it wasn't. It didn't look like Boba Fett at all.
Definitely wasn't him.
It was just a man with Boba Fett's armor on. And, he got it from the Jawas. Clearly, we saw a clone at the end of this, which I believe is Boba Fett. Rex would be much older. And they confirmed he would come back to play Boba Fett. So that definitely is Boba Fett. Which means that he got out of the Sarlacc pit somehow.
Of course.
And lost his armor somehow. So there's a whole story there. I feel like now fans are really going to be getting more Boba Fett,
maybe the
more
storyline-
Boba Fett content.
I'm excited they're bringing him back too because such a cool character, yet he died so quickly.
We got more of him in the Clone Wars.
Yeah, we got more of him in the Clone Wars, so like I'm really excited to
And
see where he goes in all of this.
yeah, and the coolest part, I think, like, you know, like what Jamie's saying, they're bringing him back, and
they use the same actor, which is perfect.
yeah, it's so great, it's genius, and I think fans are finally getting the Boba Fett footage, content, and story that they want, you know, because like Jimmy said, we've wanted more of him. And I recently learned that there was a deleted scene from the Clone Wars season 7 where Boba Fett and Cad Bane were supposed to have a standoff, and in the scene, you know, it kind of answers how Cad Bane dies, why we don't see him again, and it's because Boba Fett finally kills him. But in the process, Cad Bane shoots his helmet so that he has the depth that we know him to have.
I loved and hated Cad Bane.
Yeah, man. But to go back to this episode, the character of the Marshal is really cool. Talk about a new
perspective on so many, like the Raiders, the Sam people, right?
Right, they're just
like this evil tribe that last time I saw the tents or the teepees of this tribal people.
It was Attack of the Clones, right?
Right.
Yeah, it was
Right.
when
It's
Anakin.
a very dark moment in Anakin's story. So to see that they're having to come together with the local town to overcome this. I mean, this giant pest, really. It's a dragon that's eating anything it wants and needs. It's an interesting backdrop to the bigger story, which is, while all of this is going on, who we think is Boba Fett is rising from the ashes, if you will, or coming out of the hiding to see this real Mandalorian re-enter his life. It's building up, ladies and gentlemen. I want to get inside the head of Jon Favreau as he's writing this, because maybe Boba Fett is finished with that life. I mean, he probably spent his whole entire life doing this bounty hunter work and just constantly on the chase.
I mean, he's been doing it since he was a kid.
He was right, and maybe he just doesn't want any part of it, and now it's kind of fallen back in his front yard, if you will. And
Yeah, what if it's one of those like moments of you find this character once he's done. It's not really he's entering back into it. It's just this kind of like interaction with this character that's, like you said, done with it.
It's good. It's just great storytelling. Great storytelling.
Yeah.
The visuals of, again, the Western feel, the wide scope, and I love how at the end we had that landscape get squished down. It's like riding off into the sunset, and I thought at first, like, okay, typical Western, and then you have in the foreground the reveal of this character. What a beautiful shot. Cinematically.
The music changed before we even saw anything, so.
And Mother, we need you to speak, so let's turn the camera.
Well, I think you guys said a lot of it already. So,
Well,
yes.
Anything that stood out to you? Yeah.
Very intriguing. No, I was shocked by the Boba Fett. At first we saw his armor, and then when you see, that's a whole different person. I just thought that was really cool, the mystery behind that. And then the fact that he pops up at the end, and the whole battle of killing that wormy thing is pretty cool.
Special effects, right?
Special effects.
The child. Did you think the child was
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
always
I was
cute.
hoping to see
The
some
cutest.
child powers, but I think they're saving those for later.
Yes.
And he did a whole lot of that in season
But
1.
yes, I cannot wait. Thank you guys for your patience with our videos.
Yes.
We have been on quite an adventure with this storm, taking our power away in our home. We did have some travels. And finally, we were able to jump into the Mandalorian series once again. But thank you guys for watching. If you haven't seen our MaJeliv Insiders, click somewhere around here, over here.
Yeah, there. You got it right.
And yeah, thank you for watching. And please share with us anything you have, any speculations you have, any ideas. With that, have a MaJeliv day. Take care, spread your light, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.